All right, we on.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Brakathum to the Old Fulek, Shalom, Shalom. As you can see, we're the brothers here at GMS Kansas City, out to preach the coming kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which is the kingdom of the Israelites, and to preach the downfall of this society, more specifically America, man. Now, as you got in top breaking news, you know, you have the Kyrie and Kanye West situation, which is putting more highlights on this truth, man. Now, as Apostle Ricard said last week, man, everything ain't Esau. You know what I'm saying? We all know Esau got an agenda to stop the truth, but the Lord has a spirit on these men to at least proclaim pieces of it, man. That's why that man Kyrie, before he issued his formal apology, he said, I can't be anti-S if I know where I come from, man. You see? But as brother was speaking on before camp, there is powers at work here that's trying to stop this information from coming out, man. As it said in Matthew 24, this truth shall be preached to all the ends of the earth, then the end shall come, man. So, hey, they got to do whatever they can do to stop it, man. Whether they put up, you know, curses, they doing rituals, they drinking more baby blood than ever, man. Why? Because the Israelites are back, man.
That's right.
Precept.
I got precept. Go ahead. This is I'm about to say Moses, but this is Moses. This is what his books. This is Deuteronomy 32 and verse 1. It says, "Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth."
Right.
And that proves how powerful this message is. Because the Most High said, "O earth." You see, you got conversations that can go out and would only be heard by 2 or 3 people, or a couple hundred people, or a couple thousand. But this word is going out everywhere, man. This word is being magnified in all countries, all across the earth. You see? It says, "The words of my mouth," says, "my doctrine shall drop as the rain.
Yep.
My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass."
Hey, so when rain falls upon the earth, it hits everything. Everything gets wet, man. When the dew in the morning rises, the whole grass is wet, man. That's why not only do you have this truth springing up here in America, but you have it springing up in the respective 4 corners throughout the whole earth, man. That's how we know this is prophecy. That's how we know this Bible is real, man. So what Amalek wants to come and do, he wants to shut down that message, and he wants to deem that message as hate speech, man. Kyrie Irving lost the whole shoe deal. He had 8 Kyrie Irving sneakers, man. He posted 1 documentary, that shit gone, man.
Right. And my thing is, how the documentary that he posts, how is that anti-anything? They were just exposing the truth. You see, you gotta understand that being anti-Semitic, Semitic is not even a real word. Okay, that's made up. That's a play on word. It's Shemitic. But see, people that don't understand that because they don't study the scriptures, man. But honestly speaking, Kyrie Irving didn't do shit wrong. But you got this nigga Shannon Sharp, this Uncle Tom nigga, that's basically cursing him out and telling him what X, Y, and Z. He don't know what he's talking about, but nigga, you know. You know? You got it, man. It says, verse 3, "Because I will publish the name of the Lord Yahweh. Ascribe ye greatness unto our God."
My voice is fucked.
And that's what we do, because when you ascribe greatness, to do that, it means you give a list of what said entity is responsible for. You give a list of what said entity is responsible for. So we telling you, through the Spirit of the Lord, America is about to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
You ain't gonna be walking around here free pretty soon.
Hell no.
And that's the word, that's the information what the elites are so scared about. Because you know who is making all the money off these high-rise buildings?
Amalek.
Amalek,
Yeah.
the so-called JEW.
Small hat.
So this word is fucking up your money.
Right, yeah, kind.
But you know, it's gonna do more than just that. It's gonna take your status. It's gonna take your ability to fuck off on little boys. It's gonna take your ability to be all into witchcraft. It's taking everything away from you because it exposes you for what you are, which is wicked, which is the goddamn devil, man.
That's right.
You see? And that's what these people don't want to know. That's what they don't want to, that's what
these goddamn imposters don't want the people to know. But regardless, it's coming out, you see? And all this shit going on with Kyrie Irving or Ye is a pretext so they can come against the real truth. Because you know who the real targets are? Great Millstone, man. Great Millstone specifically. All right? Because they know that brothers didn't sell out. Our elders didn't sell out. We come out and kick 100% truth regardless of how the people feel. You know what I mean?
That's right, because there was a comment recently after LeBron James made remarks. They said that they tied it to the black identity Hebrew Israelite extremists.
Oh, they said that?
They said that on a comment. One of the comments said that. I forget who it was. I saw it on Instagram, one of the posts the brother shared. But basically, there was a comment stating that, hey, those remarks came, the stuff that was shared by Kyrie was tied to black Hebrew Israelite identity extremists. Extremism.
And
so
you
right
see
now,
that
it's shifting right towards
these
us.
devils, man, they're so... They always come with some goddamn lies, man. Because at first they were just saying, well, there's black identity extremists in America. They didn't want to say Hebrew Israelites. Because the FBI report going back to, I want to say maybe 2016, 17, 18, they said there's a threat of black identity extremists. Well, where the fuck is the threat at? Like, we've been out here on the streets. We ain't seen no niggas come out here with rifles and march down the street. But who's the only threat on the streets? It's us. So it's not that now they shifted it. Black identity extremists now is black Hebrew Israelite identity extremists. They gotta attach this whole goddamn sentence of a term onto us, man. You know why? Because they have to use lies in order to justify what they want to do to us. This is remove us completely. Just like what they did to Yahushua. They said he said he was gonna destroy the temple. He said he was gonna do this. He said he was gonna do that.
That's a beautiful example though, because on top of that, when they came to Yahushua, they say, hey, are you the son of God? Are you a God?
It says thou says.
So it says that thou says. So spiritually, we're doing the same thing. Are you the Hebrew Israelites? Yes, we are, man. Yes. The answer is yes, man. So we've been...
The truth cuts you goddamn devils, man. That's why they don't... See, I was looking at a meme. They say, well, they'll call you anti-Sem, right? But will they call you a liar? Are we liars?
Well, Malcolm X said it on that documentary, the house nigga and the field nigga. They was like, well, you spew a bunch of anti-Semitic shit. He said, but wait a minute, how can I be anti-anything when the whole Arab nation is Semitic? He said that.
Right.
And Esau couldn't say nothing after that.
Right. Yeah, appreciate it. Because just as you brother was saying, we don't pose a threat carnally, but the word itself is a threat. This is Hebrews 4 verse 12. It say, for the word of the Lord it said, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful.
Right, and when it says quick, it means it makes you alive. It brings life. Because our people are in a dead state. If you call yourself a Mexican or a Hispanic or a black person, you're in a dead state. So the word being quick, that's a threat. That's a threat to our enemies. Because when we were calling on our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, we destroyed kings. All right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai laid down kings for us, man. So that power of knowledge of self is detrimental to this kingdom.
It's Hebrews 4 verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Right, it cuts your soul. What knife do you know? Hey, because you could take a hacksaw and cut it through wood. Hey, you could cut a motherfucker's arm off with a saw.
Yeah, he's still good.
You could take a katana, and I seen videos where they put a whole fucking animal on a thing, like let's say like a lamb or whatever, and slice through it with a blade. But what blade or saw or anything has the power to cut spirit? None of it can. This word does. This word does, and that's why they're trying to demonize it, man. That's the theme of goddamn November 2021 or 2022. Demonization of the truth. Because they can't disprove us. They can't go into the artifacts and say, well, you know, we got this artifact from Nebuchadnezzar or Nabopolassar's kingdom, and see the Israelites at that time, they look like us. Because we'll go to the artifacts and show you they were dark-skinned people. They were dark-skinned people, you see? They can't disprove us. And not even hop into the artifacts. They can't even go into the scriptures and disprove us. Because the scriptures say that the Jews are black unto the ground. You see?
You finish it off?
Go ahead, bro.
It say, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Yeah, and you know what? You better believe that this word is cutting Esau. Like, brothers, we catch so much hell, man. We catch so much hell on a daily basis. Sometimes you think we ain't winning. Sometimes you think like, damn, what am I? That's a lot, brother. Sometimes you think like, what the fuck am I even doing? My boss, you just get to say whatever. My woman get to do whatever. My kids are some demons. My family, they talk shit. You go to the store, the goddamn the cashier don't even treat you with respect. You know what I'm saying? You buy like you buy like 5 items. You know, they know damn well you need a bag, but the motherfucker, all right, just take this shit and go. You gotta ask for your own bag. Ain't that a bitch? But you know what? This word is prospering, man. It's prospering, and that's why people are treating us like that. That's why we getting the cold shoulder, because they're cut.
Well,
This
hey,
truth is going off the airwaves, man.
that fucking black bitch, bro, I had a problem with. The Lord burnt that motherfucking house down.
Man, God,
And she went to a funeral a day prior, then her house burnt down the next day, man.
Yeah, she going through it.
Judgment, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but it say, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
And it discerns, because discernment means basically to reveal something.
Yeah,
So you understand something for what it is.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's a discerner of the thoughts, when you come across this word and your opinion of it, whatever your feedback is or your response to the truth, it reveals what kind of person you are.
Right.
That's the function of this word. When it gets poured upon you, whether you meet the truth with resistance or accept it, it proves who you are. You see, like brothers, we had no choice but to bow, because the Most High put the Spirit on us to see the truth for what it is. Because it's a two-edged sword. It cuts us as well. It cuts us 5 years in, 8 years in, 10 years in, 20 years in. The word still cuts you. But then you see, when it comes to a person that's demonic, they put up resistance to the truth. They'll say, "Oh, that's hate speech. That's You know what? The Lord don't give a fuck about none of that. Because from the point of view coming against the scriptures, now you're revealed for what you are. You're marked.
Right, yeah.
Amalek, you're marked, man. The scriptures say I will have war to Amalek from generation to generation. See?
I couldn't see it from the camera.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
Right, the famine of the word. That's a prophecy that's about to come to pass. Because we see that through pretty much it's not just, you know, what's going on with these celebrities recently that they've showed, you know, aim against coming against the truth and removing it. Even the World Economic Forum, if you go and look up, if you just Google anti, you know what, and hate speech and World Economic Forum, they got a whole page on their website which goes back, I think, earlier this year or last year. So they've been, you know, they go back to Project Megiddo, right? They say, oh, well, at the turn of the century, you know, the white Christian
is gonna raise up.
The white Christian extremists and the
Motherfucker, you an extremist, man.
the black Hebrew Israelites, they'll be a terroristic threat, right? You see, so Esau, he's been wanting to come against this truth.
Right.
Because he does not want our people to be raised out of the position that we're in. Because we are the laborers of this kingdom. Your laborers keep your kingdom sustained. Imagine if every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American stopped working in one day, 1 week, 1 month.
It's a wrap.
It's done.
Yeah.
That type of lack of labor can't be repaired.
Well, hey,
You see, Walmart would go under.
why you think that when we left Egypt, why you think the Egyptians came after us,
Right,
man?
yeah. They
Pharaoh
said,
wasn't
"Fuck
having
no,
that
we
shit,
can't."
man. Bring them niggas back, man.
So we can't have that. And Pharaoh came with all his chariots,
Like, fuck this
all
shit.
his warriors, to come and get Israel back. He said, hell no, y'all my servants.
Yeah, because hey, the fucking Egyptians, they didn't have no Michael Jordan, no Michael. They were just tall, black, and retarded, man.
Dusty
Yeah,
headlights.
Dusty.
yeah, Dick was in that
You know
shit.
what? They was living good. They understood, like, damn, if we let these guys go, you got to think about what was Pharaoh's thought process before he hopped on those chairs. He's like, you know, we let these guys go, shit, we gonna be living like them. We gonna have to replace their labor with people with our own people. You see what I'm saying? We gonna have to have our own bloodline working and doing stuff like they were just doing. So why not just go and get these motherfuckers back? Why not just go and capture the Jew or the Israelites and get them back? But you know what? That was their worst mistake. That was their worst damn mistake, because that's what Esau is doing. He said, you know, we're gonna sit there and show. See, we see that a lot of these people are believing that they're Israelites, but we're gonna show through the celebrities that they care about among their people that if you fuck with us, we'll take everything from you. And fuck it, take everything, man. Fuck it, man.
That's right.
To hell with your money. To hell with the cars. To hell with the woman. To hell with all of that, man. We don't care.
That's right. So ultimately, that famine's got to be coming too, because one thing that's coming out is you can't refute the straight biblical evidence of who the Israelites are.
You got a precept, brother?
God,
Yeah. When you get that, I'm gonna bring out one real quick. But you got that.
But
You finish your point though.
God, because ultimately, man, when you go to scriptures such as the book of Deuteronomy and talk about the ships, man, all these are factual points. And more people are realizing how factual it is and how much exposure it's going to put. So one of the next targets they're going to come after this very book, man.
Right.
They're going to try to say, hey, look, we need to ban the Bible because it's creating extremists and it has extremism in it.
Yeah.
And I believe a couple years ago, brothers was bringing out the evidence that they already was setting out certain laws to come and take the scriptures away.
Yeah.
They did that in Cali, in China.
Okay, that's
In China,
they
yeah.
want to list the Bible as an assault
It's
weapon.
assault weapon.
assault weapon. So that's the next step. You're about to start hearing more and more with that, man.
Yeah.
Because they about to really run with this anti-Semitism bullshit, man.
They don't understand though, but the scriptures say that this word got to be in you. So you could take our Bibles, yeah, you can have it, but we know the word, we know the understanding.
Which
So
we know why they in that spirit in Cali. That Cali is the home of the goddamn slut walk. That's and the Bible shames sluts.
Slut walk.
The Bible shames that type of behavior. Cali is just full of witchcraft. People out there just don't give a fuck about anything. So we see why that shit started there. That's a heavily satanic place, man.
Yeah, out of the 10 cities that's formulated with witchcraft, I think California is like number 3 or 4. It should be number 2, if anything.
That's right. So that's going to be heavy persecution, man. That famine is going to be big time coming. They're going to really run behind this Semitism shit and come take the scriptures. But this is the book of Psalms.
You know what, Salaki? It might be a day brothers get on YouTube and every single Great Millstone, every single IUIC, every single ISUPK page is just gone. And they got, I mean, come on, Esau with his algorithms, he got the ability to do that. Like you think like, okay, the way it happens now, like a brother might put a video up that cuss Esau, then they'll suspend your channel for X amount, or they might terminate it altogether, or the next week they'll get another brother. But Esau got the kill switch. He could say, you know what, I'll put this algorithm in every single video where they mention Yahweh, or every channel where they mention Yahweh, Israelites, Hawashai, done. Take it out, remove it, and the AI is gonna go in there and delete it. So that's coming soon, because right when they do that, now we don't have no defense. Now, or supposedly, right? In the eyes of men, we don't have any defense to say, well, look, we were just out there preaching. We wasn't doing anything bogus. Because that's when after that fact, then Esau can redo it and then put some goddamn digitized shit where a brother's saying some crazy shit, or some guy goes and commits something. He gonna have a whole garment on with an assault rifle and go do some stupid shit to an Edomite. Right. Oh, you see? And just a day before that, they just took all that video down.
Yeah.
You can see Esau doing that.
They did that shit, man. They did that shit when they shot up that synagogue, supposedly. It was a Hebrew Israelite black dude that went extreme and went in with the guns blazing. How many? That was like, what, 2 years ago that shit came out?
Yeah.
So yeah, what the brother's saying, that shit is...
It was like 4 different, nigga look like 4 different ways. One minute he light skinned, nigga dark skinned. Yeah. It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah, because you know what? It was actually like 2 different people. Like, the first came out was actually two light-skinned Jakes. It was a light-skinned man and a light-skinned woman.
Yeah.
But then the second one, it was two
Dark-skinned.
dark-skinned Jakes. Like, what the fuck? You guys are full of shit.
It's the book of Psalms 85, I'll start at verse 9. It says, surely his salvation is nigh. Surely his salvation is nigh them that fear him, that glory may dwell in our land.
Right, and that's the thing about it. It says salvation is nigh them that fear them. So salvation is going into deliverance, because we're gonna be put in even more difficult positions of being chased by enemies, of being in prison. But the scriptures say salvation is nigh to them that fear him.
Yep.
So that gives the believers hope. Gives the believers hope to keep going.
Yeah.
Like these fucking NBA guys are folding right now. You fearful of your money getting lost?
Because the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with him.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Lord just used him for a purpose.
Jake lost his signature shoe. He
Yeah.
done. He had to
Done.
apologize.
Now you apologizing because you got suspended 5 games. Like, nigga,
Hey, y'all ain't heard
weak,
this nigga.
man.
Hey, y'all ain't heard shit else from Ye, have you?
Nah.
He's been quiet.
He said
He's
he
been on
verbal
Twitter
man.
though. He has been on Twitter saying some shit here.
Yeah, they let him back on
He's been on
Twitter.
Twitter. But you know what? Still, these guys they don't got the 100% because now this nigga's talking about, he'll say some shit on the slide, then he'll say, whoa, this is love speech. Man, we'll go, hey, we hate the so-called JEW, man.
That's right.
We hate everybody that's against the scriptures.
That's right.
Didn't King David say, I hate them that hate thee? We hate you goddamn people, man.
Hey, I say
with
I
a
hate-
passion.
They say I hate them with a
We
purpose.
can't wait till you die.
That's right. It's verse 10, it says, mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. Truth shall spring out of the earth.
Hey, you know why? That's what they would never put Great Millstone on one of them damn TV shows, man. He still ain't gonna come up here and interview us, man, about what we feel about it. Because you know one thing about us, compared to you niggas, we don't have no filter. We can say what you can't say.
Yeah.
Because we ain't
And
bound by the
We
world.
ain't gonna apologize either,
Nah,
nigga.
nah.
We gonna stand on that shit.
Yeah, like this fucking picklehead nigga Shannon Sharp. Hey, nigga, fuck
Shannon
you,
Sharp.
man.
And what would be the point in us backtracking on what we say?
Right.
Because the things that we say when we on the Mazabak is of the Spirit.
That's right.
Like, brothers, we're not speaking of our own opinion. We're speaking through the Spirit of the Lord.
Yeah.
For us to backtrack and then when we get persecuted and say, well, you know, I didn't really mean that, and I'm sorry, it means we denying Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You see? And Lord willing, the Lord put the Spirit on us to be bold and to stand in what we believe in, man.
Nah, that's right. That's right.
Because you niggas not standing for nothing. The scriptures say, who shall stand for me against the workers of iniquity, man? Who? Is it going to be some motherfucking Shannon Sharp?
Hell no.
No.
Hell
Is it going to be LeBron James? No.
Hell
Is it
no.
going to be Shaquille O'Neal? No.
Hell no.
It's not going to be none of you niggas, man.
No damn
The
shame,
Lord's
man.
dealing with babes, man.
Yeah.
He's dealing with the lowly.
Time.
The lowly is being raised up to come and proclaim this word, man. And we going to be exalted, man.
right,
We're going to be
man.
exalted in the eyes of our enemies.
That's right.
The scriptures say that them that strive against thee basically gonna be as dust, man.
Yeah, man.
They're gonna be as goddamn dust.
Hey, and they say in the scriptures, they say, "She that is my enemy shall see it," man. A lot of these women gonna be fucked up when they realize that you dissed the men of the Lord, man. You did the men of the Lord dirty, man. And you know what? The Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, gonna do your funky ass dirty,
Hey,
man.
then that day I'm gonna put on my church suit and dance.
Goofy.
I'm gonna put on a church suit and dance over there.
Hey, we gonna get them the Easter best.
Like,
Go
bitch.
ahead, Alex.
It says, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness
Right,
shall
and
look
truth
down
is
from heaven.
springing out of the earth, the real truth. Because you have truth in different aspects, what is the truth of this, the truth of that. But specifically the truth, what it's talking about is the truth of the scriptures.
Yep.
Because the truth is being brought out now, according to prophecy. Because the truth is an ointment of healing to our people.
Right.
Because there is a time for our people to be downtrodden, downcast, ignorant of our identity, ignorant of who we were under the curses. But the truth is that ointment to bring our people back out of that state. So the fact that the truth is being broadcast shows you the Most High is raising us up.
Yeah.
And it starts with His elect. It starts with His prophets.
Yeah.
You see?
You got precept you wrong?
Let me bring this out real quick. This is the book of John, the 7th chapter, first verse. It says, and after these things, Yahweh Shai walked in Galilee, for he would not walk in Jewry because of the Jews sought to kill him. Now the Jews' feast of tabernacle was at hand, and his brethren therefore said unto him, depart hence and go into Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works upon thy doest. For there's no man that doeth anything in secret, but he himself seeketh to be known openly.
Yeah.
And if thou do these things, show thyself into the world. You know?
That's right. Basically going to how the truth is being broadcast openly.
Yep.
Because it's a mission to be fulfilled. It's an awakening that the Lord has sanctioned right now.
Yeah.
He's ordained his people to hear the truth,
Correct.
whether it's unto condemnation or it's unto life.
Correct.
Because our people that come across these videos that actually agree in maintaining the word is for their benefit, it's for their life actually. But our people that come across this word and reject it, that stand down, that cower before that cower before the enemy, they're done, man.
I don't know if
Don't you know we had to be bold in the ancient world, man?
Right.
How you think that the Israelites were when we were coming against the kings? We
turns out.
the king of Og, the king of Bashan, all them Canaanites. They were giant men. It was certain Israelites said, you know, when they sent the spies out,
Yeah.
the only two men that were bold was Joshua and Caleb, man.
Shit, hey, going to Gideon. That's why he said under 300 men out of 20,000. He said, look, man, only 300.
David and Goliath.
Yeah. Hey,
right.
Jake was fearful of Goliath, bro. They was not
they didn't
fucking
wanna
like
feed
that.
him.
King saw himself was like, I don't know if we can fuck with this nigga. David was like, who the fuck is this nigga,
He's
man?
this uncircumcised heathen. And King
Yeah.
Saul wasn't no ordinary Jake. Couldn't no ordinary Jake just fuck with Saul, bro.
Yeah,
And he was shook.
He was a foot taller than every average man in Israel. Full foot. But this, and he's laid eyes on Goliath and got shook, man. I appreciate that.
Get some more on this. And it says here, for neither did his brethren believe in him, for Yahushua said unto them, my time is not yet come, but your time was always ready. But the world cannot hate you, but it hated me, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
Right, and that's a big reason behind why these people hate this word so much, is because we call you out for being an asexual, man.
Right.
We call the women out for being into feminism,
fuck
being a slut,
Yep.
having casual sex with each man, man. Throwing that pussy around like a goddamn MLB pitcher, man. What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with you women, man? But you about to learn, because like the elder Malcolm always say, you riding the carousel, but soon the carousel gonna ride you, bitch. The carousel's gonna fucking ride you.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Yep.
Man, again, fuck you people, all right?
And it says here, and when he said these words unto them, he abode still in Galilee. But when his brothers were gone up, then he went up also to the feast, not openly, but as it were in secret. Then the Jews saw him at the feast and said, where is he? And there was much murmuring among the people concerning him. For some said, he is a good man. Others said, nay, but he deceiveth the people. You know? Just like they say, like right now they screaming basically all this shit that Kanye is talking, what's this guy's name, Kyrie? Basically they stating that it's a bunch of deceit, man, because it's allegedly anti-S. But if it was so deceitful, then why the fuck did you take the shoe deal back? Why do you try to get this man to redact? Look, Kanye West was a billionaire. They stripped that man down overnight. He's only worth like 400 million now, man. So if he was actually deceiving people in his speech, why the fuck did you take the money from him? Why won't you let us go out there and proclaim the world or this word on your platform then, if it's a lie?
I wish I told the young man to
You know?
sell everything. He said, that's going into this concept.
Papa got it.
Go ahead. I know your brother be holding.
You got something? Go ahead. I'll bring yours up.
This is back of his point earlier. This is Isaiah 49:1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from afar. The Lord hath called me from the womb, and from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name.
This anointing really started when we were in the womb.
Yeah.
Before we were born, it was in the spirit world, because even in the book of Job, it said how what does it say? How the sons of light or the stars rejoiced in the beginning. That was actually the elect.
That's the elect, yeah.
The elect that was with Yahushua, that helped form the earth, rejoiced in everything that we see now unfolded. From that time all the way until now, through different reincarnations, coming back to proclaim the world. I mean, to proclaim the word. Whether we were in darkness or now into light. In times past, we were in darkness. You know, that's why, brothers, we always had a different spirit.
Yeah.
You know, we was always different than these fucking people. And even if other people couldn't see it, or if you couldn't see it, the Most High seen it. Because he knows who are his. See? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2.
Read that again, the first one.
Isaiah 49:1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from afar. The Lord Yahweh hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention
That's
of
heavy,
my
man.
name.
That's heavy. I was just gonna say, you put your points. I was gonna say, how about Yahweh Shai himself, the Creator, calling us?
Yeah.
Each individual as a brother, or even sisters out there, he called you. You see that? Go ahead, bro.
Well, I was just gonna say, man, because the Most High has those special spirits created to be anti this world, man.
Right.
You was put on the planet Earth not to get along with Esau. You was put on the planet Earth to cuss out this bullshit, to see through the bullshit, man. To say no, the fucking juice is some bullshit. No, the MOTB is some bullshit. And these Amalekites and these Edomites is on bullshit, man. You can't hide from your calling, man.
Yeah.
That's what Jake do. Jake get that calling and okay, I'm gonna be a YouTube comment warrior, man. Nah, man, you gotta, what it say in Daniel? It say stand in a lot to the end of days, man. So you gotta stand in your shit. You gotta grow in that.
Yeah.
Regardless of how fearful you may be before you make that leap of faith, man.
That's what Jonah did. You know, Jonah ran for the Lord and caught up with him. He did the work anyway.
Shit,
Yeah.
fuck it, man. Cause this feel natural, man. I don't feel natural when we at 9 to 5 doing our job being called by my government name, man. We the most natural when we around the Akim,
That shit.
bringing out precepts, speaking Hebrew, and giving people the truth, man.
Hey, that shit feel awful work, don't it? Don't you feel out of place, bro?
I'm acting.
Yeah. People talking shit.
Who you think Superman feels better as? When he's Superman or when he's Clark Kent?
That nigga go rip that goddamn.
He go through all type of situations where he just want to rip open the suit and just fuck people up, but he gotta keep it cool. Restrain himself.
Lois Lane never gave Clark Kent no box, man. Right? Who he was.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was in the friend zone with that curl in your head, glasses and shit. When he had the cape on, all of a sudden, bitches in love now.
I wanna know who he is.
But this is Isaiah 49:1. It says, the Lord Yahweh hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name, and he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me. Then I'll skip on down to verse 6. It says, and he said, it is a light thing that shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribe of Jacob and restore the preserved of Israel. And I will also give thee a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation to the end of the earth.
Yeah, so when he's working that work to raise up the tribes, he said it's a light thing for him to do. So that's what he's doing. That's why we know that whether a brother said he's Judah or Simeon, Levi,